Hello everyone, and welcome to my new series of Let's Plays for Rome Total War 2 using the Divided Impera mod. I will be playing as Epirus in this campaign, and honestly the main objective right now is to take on Rome, who I'll start a war with. The voice recording for this is dubbed over the video recording, so I can talk about it after playing, as it will be trimmed down a lot, because as you may not know, Impera drags on the game a bit, it slows it down, just a slower pace, and rather than making an hour-long videos for like 2 turns, including battles, I've decided to trim this down and then talk over the top. What I'm signing with now at the beginning is sorting out non-aggression packs. What I want to do is make sure my borders are safe on Greece, whilst I go to war with Rome on the Italian peninsula. Right now I'm just talking to the Macedonians, and basically it's negotiating some money for non-aggression pact.
You have spoken much, but little of it has been rational or clear-headed.
For some reason it's recording as well, the cursor is like offset. Not sure what this is, I will try and fix this for the future. I do apologise for that. Right now I'm just talking to the Italians, especially just people getting my borders, bordering my capital city, capital province.
Our merchants seek
There we go.
We welcome your acceptance. Your wisdom echoes that of Athena herself.
A bit of trade agreement. A little bit extra income per turn.
Mighty people, well versed in the uses of wealth.
There we go, get an aggression pact in.
Apollos.
Look at Athens. Take curiosity, see if they'll do any kind of an aggression pact. They still no. So I ignore them, and right now what I want to use the remainder of my money is to build up my armies. Both at Apollonia, where I've got better units, making like pikemen and a unit of citizen cavalry. Didn't go for the Sarasafori because I've already got a high charge bonus from my general's unit, and I expect he'll be doing a lot of fighting. So right now I'm just like looking yeah. Also, the army on the Italian peninsula doesn't have much stronger units to recruit. I'll go for the hoplites there. Look at construction I can do. I ignored terrace for a while. I don't really want to spend too much money at the start. Do I build something? Can't remember. Right now I'm just debating what to buy. Seeing what I can get out of the muster field. It is tempting to build it, but I don't go for it in the end. And I do end up going up for the next city rank for a Hellenistic polis. I don't know. I'll build a fishing port just to get that food up, because I'm only starting with 1 food. So my turn here. Everyone wants to do their thing. So what I want to do in this campaign is basically attack Rome as fast as I can. Rome as in the city. Because if I just take out the other cities first, there's this script of Roman turmoil where they will start spawning legions, and it can really make my life hard. So now Syracuse is going to war with Carthage.
I am honoured to greet such an ambassador.
Syracuse, I'm also going to try and make a bit of diplomacy since we've got some common enemies, but we've already got some packs. Start. Look at my trade. Go Syracuse and the Italians. Right next to recruit. So I've made some more swordsmen. Got my navy raiding the trade route there. And at this point now I'm transporting the army I've built at Apollonia over to Epirus. Go bolster his forces there. So some extra pikes, hoplites, cavalry and swordsmen. So as this, start recruiting more hoplites. I now need to start taking my general back over to Apollonia and start destroying those slams that I forgot about. Oops. And the navy I move up over there. Start raiding the sea over there. Raid the trade routes. And now, made a crucial mistake here, as there was a Roman navy up there, and they're attacking my transport. There's no point in fighting the battle. He's lost. Unfortunately, lose him. And at the same turn, Carthage comes along and attacks my navy. So a bit of double team here. So going into the naval battle now. I'm massively outnumbered, and this is going to go as well as you think. Not very well at all. I get destroyed. Destroy 2 of the Carthaginian ships. But this is a massive loss for me, as the expenditure of the upkeep of this navy was quite expensive. So I'm not too fussed about losing it. Now going back into battle and to campaign map now. Got my spy pushing her up towards Rome, see what's happening up there. I got a legion up there. That was down at Consentia, down south. So now I decided to move my army up north, and I'm going to recruit some extra mercenaries. I'll go for the cavalry. There we go. So I get some extra cavalry. That will do some good hammer and anvil tactics on the Roman legions. It's what I need to get superior cavalry, because my infantry get destroyed by theirs when I'm on. There we go, now it's the Roman turn. They've come to meet me in the open field, so it's our first big battle of the campaign now. And as you can see, they're infantry heavy. Not much in the way of missiles nor cavalry. So, and especially the numbers on my side, should do well. There we go, lined up my forces. I got my phalanx, pikemen in the middle, swordsmen on the right, and hoplites on the left. So I start rushing towards the enemy legions. I want to close the gap. I want to get into melee combat as fast as I can before the enemy gets a chance to throw their pila. I see the Romans rushing their cavalry at the start to my left flank, so I'll move quickly to intercept my elephants and mercenary cavalry. My general and citizen cavalry on the left flank, moving around. Maybe I manage to throw off the javelins, get my cavalry to charge in. Move my elephants out the way. As you can see there, infantry moving in.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
So quickly right here, take a quick pause to reform my infantry as the distance is closed. There we go. Need them to turn face, not on the ground quickly. Got my slingers throwing missiles at the Ascensi.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
There we go. Into phalanx. There we go. The general's taking the commanding position behind their line at the top of the hill. So now I just order my infantry to engage. There's a hole forming there, so I send some hoplites through the middle. And I see this opportunity using my superior cavalry numbers to get in behind and get the general who's quite undefended. At the same time I start moving my elephants in on the right flank. Now that there's not much of a threat from Pila or javelins, I feel more confident in sending them in. There we go. I order my men to attack and go into flying wedge, both their associate and general. Also give some inspiration. Here we go, the elephant's charging in. Yes. Going all the cinematic glory. Epirus' elephants. Gifts from Ptolemy. There we go, charging in.
Our general is under attack.
I was under attack, but I'm not too worried about that. That's what he's here for. We'll be leading from the front. Right now my hoplites are holding the line against the enemy Roman infantry. Doing a good job. Send my swordsmen on the side of their principate over there. And now I'm going to get a chance to move these hoplites around behind enemy infantry units. Defeat their Roman cavalry on the right flank. Pretty much nullified their cavalry now and their missiles. So while they've still got superior infantry over mine, a combination of cavalry and missiles will be enough to overwhelm the Romans, especially elephants. Send them smashing in behind. There we go. Absolute glory. They're essentially have reformed themselves. So before they start doing any damage with the javelins, I order my cavalry to finish them off. Elephants just doing charges after charges into the Roman infantry. Overwhelm them. And you can see breaking their missile troops there. The other mods I'm using in this game, in case you can't tell, is also got some music mods. The old Rome mod music and Vangelis score from movie Alexander. All of my slingers concentrate fire onto the flank of the Principes. I know it's their shield side, but better than standing around doing nothing. Got my cavalry charging in, flying a wedge. Pikemen are holding the centre line. There we go. Not the best cavalry to charge around with, but still do a good job. He's on the right flank, the Roman infantry is starting to break under the force of the elephants. You can blame them. Our general's still fighting. What I want to try and do is kill their general and inflict a major morale hit on the enemy army. Again, just keep slamming their infantry over and over again. Now, I've got my light infantry on the left starting to break, which is no surprise. I really need to hurry up. Cavalry start breaking enemy infantry. Now to assist them, I send my cavalry over there. So almost at breaking point. Another inspiration. Elephant's still doing a good job over there. I've lost one elephant. That's still not major drama. There we go, smashing into the Principes. send them in to destroy the general. Got another unit wavering.
The enemy general is
There we go. My right flank is starting to envelop the Roman battle line. Swordmen are doing an incredible job. At the same time, the left is starting to crumble. Just need them to hold out a bit longer.
our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
And they're starting to rout now on the left. Light hoplites. Let's put now and send my general over there. Use my slingers, go straight fire into that blob of enemy. Send them over there to help out. Smashing them all now. 3 different parts of the battle line.
The battle is turning in
My
our
infantry
favor.
are destroying theirs now on the right flank. War cry. Really strong now. So breaking through the centre as well. Not much longer now. Again, send the general in for another charge. Got enemy Triarii just holding there. That'll become a bit of a pain. Let's finish off the right flank. One more charge from the elephants will take. Okay, already broken. I got these guys over here, which I kind of forgot about. Left chasing the Roman cavalry, so send them back over to replace my citizen cav, as I've taken some casualties and they need a break. Now, yeah, the left flank is mine to win. And it's got these unit principes here. But that was the end of the battle, pretty much. Don't want to waste your time. All it was now was just breaking down that unit of Triarii. But defeated this legion in battle. You can see the numbers there. Quite good numbers, favourable. Enemy legion got 300 men remaining, and I've got 2,500. I'm happy with that. Started to enslave them, and then I'll move on to attack the settlement with the enemy legion that was defeated earlier, joining in. And the enemy settlement is out. It's mostly garrison force, so it's not much of a threat. So what I will do is I'll skip towards the end of the battle, but I'm sure you can imagine how it's going to go. Here we go. Yeah, this pretty much sums it up here. Just crashing into the enemy general unit. Didn't take many losses, totally destroyed the enemy forces. And after taking the settlement, I decided to raise it, destroy the population and buildings, due to it being mostly a Roman culture. Also, I need to reset all that. I want it to be Greek. Bolster my losses with a unit of mercenary swordsmen ready to take on Rome. So now I'm just doing some bit of structuring back on Empire. Now, I'm not too fussed about Beneventum if the Romans retake it, as like I said, my main target is Rome itself, and cut off the head of the Roman snake, and we'll be doing well. They'll probably won't be able to come back from that. That's what I hope. I also did set a target, a coordinated war target with the Etruscans for them to take Ariminum. They start to get problems on their own with the Ligurii, the barbarians to the north. So they do ask me to help them. I do get a military alliance with them, but I decided to decline, as I don't want to be dragged into another war right now, as I'm already at war with Rome and Carthage. I can't afford any more conflicts. Now, send my army up to Rome.
None will escape.
Start building another set of ladders.
Dogs.
And I'll just continue the siege.
Besieging settlement.
Send my spies south to see what's happening down there. And I see there is a Roman legion. Decided to attempt to steal the provisions, slow them down a bit before they can get to the Beneventum. Yes, I'm not too fussed about fixing that settlement building. We'll destroy the slums for now, as it's affecting the public order down at Taurus. But I fully expect these Romans to take that city back. Do some trades. There we go. So now the Roman garrison is sallying forth against me, which I am very happy about. Weaken them outside the walls. We end the battle. Shouldn't pose much of a threat. Shouldn't take long. Again, setting up the same way as I did before. Guess that Roman legion with elephants on the right, cavalry also flanking on the left. Swordsmen on the right, with my pikemen dead in centre and hoplites on the left. Holding the ground there. Start saying, like, selecting them targets. Put the pikes down. They've got quite a missile advantage, but my cavalry numbers, it's not much of a threat because they have 0. Oh, no, they have 1 unit of cavalry on their right flank. Just start throwing all my javelins at.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
They'll be firing their charge. After this, break off the swordsman, leaving 1 unit there. Send the cavalry in to attack their missiles. Now once them elephants are safe, I send them in to attack the enemy cavalry there.
Our general is under
I
attack.
got my left flank cavalry just mopping up their missile troops behind. Their right flank's also breaking under the weight of my infantry. And the general is starting to waver. He knows this was not a good idea. Foolish Roman bravery has led him into this disaster. Not that I would have had much chance in Rome, but it would have been a lot harder to defeat him. Start sending my pikes behind Roman garrison. Gonna be left with them. I'm to finish off the right flank now. Cavalry. There we go. General's charging down the hill. Elephants again, charging over and over again into backs of the Roman infantry and my spears and pikes. Just absolutely destroying them. You can see they're starting to break. These Italian swordsmen are quite stubborn. Don't know when they're defeated. They'll get the message soon enough. Cavalry is just finishing them off now in the flying wedge formation. So one-sided. So. There we go. The army is almost in full rout now.
The battle is turning in our favor.
And the battle was turning in our favour from the start, let's be honest. There we go. Send my cavalry to finish them off. Roman left flank is destroyed. Decided not to chase them down. I'll let them go back. Let them got some chance of surviving in their city. There we go. Hardly took any casualties. So, great success. There we go. So, kill the captives. So also, while this is going on, Macedon's going to war with the Aetolians and the Athenians, maybe Spartans too. So they're having a fun old time over there. Whilst at the same time, I'm hoping they honour my non-aggression pact as one of it as a garrison force at Apollonia. If they decide to attack, I will not be able to hold. So, research complete in the Italian wars. New tech. Go for that one. Suffering some attrition. There we go. Athens is now at war with Macedon. Oh, and no, the Italians are at war with Athens. There you go. At this point now, to get some traits from my general. For King Epirus. And we will go to war with Rome, with what's left of the city garrison. Take bureaucrat and the public order bonuses. There we go. I decided to manually attack as I don't want an auto-resolve to kill off my elephants. They'll still be crucial for some more battles to come with that legion down south Italy. And then you can imagine how this is going. Just absolutely take the walls quite easily.
One of our units is
And my infantry managed to surround the Roman garrison by the walls. And just absolutely slaughter them. So this was how Rome falls. Get up close and nitty gritty of the combat. And garrison's starting to rat away. Don't know where to hide. There we go. The rest of the infantry starting to capitulate. I don't know the word. Trying to sound smart and failing. I'm just speed up now. All they've got left is those citizens, the Roman plebs. Here we go. Finishing them off. Decisive victory. Again, hardly took any losses. Roman folly let them down there. First attacking outside the city walls. Bad idea. Don't know what they were thinking. So now I control Rome. Do have another Roman legion coming up from the south though. I have to be smart how I fight that, as I start to run unlimited money now. But loot the city, get an extra 10,000. Start rebuilding some of the city as well. Which takes about half of what I've just earned. Got another Roman general over there, but no army to accompany him. So I have to keep the outskirts, some extra income. Roman legion down there. As you can see, a lot of missiles. Now, what I decided to do is either go up north, take the cities, or meet them down south, which is what I think I'm going to do with my army. But anyway, I'm going to end this part here, and I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you like the format of how I'm doing it, good trimming it down. If not, please let me know in the comments below. I'll appreciate any feedback you got. Thank you for watching.